Hello guys, welcome back to Team Talk for our very special day today with Loose Heads. We've had some amazing guests so far, but it's time. I think it's time we bring in some heavy hitters. We need some heavy hitters to really ramp up this show. So if I switch to here, I am now joined by the biggest names in world rugby. There is no doubt in that.
You just told us you had Bowden Bowlers.
No. You haven't got Dan Carter, mate.
I'm joined by Mr. Ugo Monye and David Flatman. Welcome, guys. How are you doing, Ugo? Are you well?
Yeah, I'm not too bad, to be fair. Just plodded on, I think, like the rest of the nation.
And Mr. Flatman sporting some lovely facial hair. How is everything? Are you well?
Yeah, keep it tight. I love lockdown. To be honest, I love it. At some point, I've got to do work because financial oblivion looms. But apart from that, I think it's wicked. And I understand that I have friends that have been affected by COVID. And it's like I'm not lacking in empathy for them. But in my little capsule, I like having time to concentrate on my children, which I never have. I plan food. I plan their homeschooling. It feels like actually to have. I think I'm pretty confident I had COVID-19 a little while ago, and it was pretty unpleasant. Of course, we don't quite know, but that aside, it feels like a privilege to have come through that and be able to spend concentrated time with my little girls and my barbecues. So perfectly happy, thanks.
Amazing. What's been your favourite thing to cook so far?
Oh well, I mean, where do I start? Beef short ribs, really good, real juicy. My kids love it as well, so that's quite handy.
Brilliant. Okay, so today we are here for Team Talk. Now, what we're doing in this section of the show, we are finding out who the biggest Rugby NAUSE is. Okay, who we feeling is the biggest Rugby NAUSE out of the two of you?
You go.
The word NAUSE gets bandied about quite a lot, so it's a case of far too willy-nilly for my liking, Flats. Do you know what I mean? We can't just throw it around like that, but it depends what the topics are, quite clearly. Depends how far back we're going to go. Depends how niche you want to go. If the questions are as naughty as what some of the answers might be, then I'm looking at that man there who's displaying a fabulous quarantash.
Okay. I might keep it. I like it.
So, right.
I love it. Definitely keep it.
What I'd say is I've done more quizzes in the last few weeks than anyone has ever done quizzes, and I'm singularly unable to retain knowledge. One thing, no, it's not true. One thing I've retained is that rationing ended in 1954, not when the war ended. So it went on for 9 years after the end of World War II. I don't remember anything else. So I think semantics, like facts, are not a strength for me, but good luck. Let's do it.
I've got a quiz after this. I've got a BT Sport quiz. We're all getting on Zoom later on tonight. I think we're all kind of missing each other. So I'm hoping to take some of this knowledge into tonight's quiz.
Well, let's see how you get on. These questions were wrote by Rob from Loose Heads, so don't blame me if
sorry.
Any of them wrong.
Sorry. They were actually written, not wrote.
I apologise.
Yeah.
So they're written.
1 point.
Right, first question in the first round. It's general knowledge. So, okay.
How do we put our hands up or something?
No. Bear with. You'll get this. So, Ugo, we're going first. Okay. What is or who is the youngest club in the English Premiership?
I can tell you the oldest club. Don't. Oh, crap.
No, but I knew that anyway, don't worry.
Right.
I knew that anyway.
So who's the youngest?
What, in the current, at the 12 that are in the league?
Yeah.
Okay. Flats mentioned the word semantics a little while ago, so I'm going to give you my answer, and then I'm going to be real pernickety about it.
Okay.
Bristol Bears.
Okay, what's your pernickety side?
Well, they only formed as Bristol Bears 2 years ago.
Well, the answer I've got down is London Irish, so we're wrong there to start. So that is no points.
Bristol Bears. If you said Bristol Rugby, that'd have been very different.
I was going to say Worcester anyway.
Okay, Flats. Well, this was a nice, easy one to start then. Who was the
South Sharks. I did already know that. So luckily it wasn't a gift.
You go back to you then. Who is the oldest player to have played in the Premiership?
Oh, my word. I think he was a second row.
That's what I think.
I think it might be Brad Thorne.
Incorrect. George Smith was the answer you were looking for.
Oh,
At what age?
38.
No, Brad Thorne was older and he played for Leicester.
Look, I'm going to say this now. Like I said at the start, pick your fights with Rob from Looseheads. This is where we need to pick. Rob, if
Rob Shotton, I'm coming for you, mate.
I thought you were going to say Shawsey.
Well,
do you want the youngest?
No, I don't actually. I want who scored the second try.
I don't know.
Who scored the second try of the 2019-20 Premiership season?
The second try.
The second try of this season.
Can
you remember what game it was?
Lewis Rees-Zammit.
No, can I guess?
I'll give you it. Go for it.
Yeah.
Was it Luke Morahan?
No, he scored the first.
Oh!
You were so close.
Do I get half a point?
No, not close enough. It was.
All right, second. It's gone now.
Oh, is it Alapati?
No, it was
Nathan Hughes.
Nathan Hughes. That's who you're looking for. Okay. So this one, nearest to the pin. How many tries were scored in the 2018-19 Premiership season? So, how many tries have been scored this season so far? So
272.
I feel like this number looks well out, but I'm going to go with it anyway. But okay.
Right, so hang on. What's this question so far? This season so far?
So the question actually is how many tries were scored in the 2018-19 Premiership rugby season? So not this season, sorry. It's the 2018-19 season.
Okay, so Oogs, have you done a guess?
Sorry, I'm gonna say
The one season last season.
Okay, last season I'm gonna say 430.
We're going higher or lower, Flats?
Lower.
Ugo, you're closest then. It was 759 tries last year.
Oh.
Last season.
That is a lot of tries.
That is a lot of tries. A lot of tries. Okay, next nearest to the pin. This last question in round one. You both spend quite a lot of time on the road, but what is the distance between your former clubs? So we're looking for the Twickenham Stoop and the Wreck. Most direct route. So the most direct route, what is the distance in miles?
Well, presumably you're coming off the M4 at junction 10. Bracknell, and you're taking the cut through there and hitting taking 3160. I'll go 100 and... Well, who do you want to go first?
Either one of you. You go for it. Go for it, Flats.
I'll go 108 miles.
Okay. Ugo, what are you going with?
I'm going higher.
Okay.
I'm going 160.
I was going 112. Okay, 108. Stick with it. Go.
One of you's got it bang on. That person is Flats. Well done, Flats.
108. Is it really?
108. There you go.
That's incredible.
Direct route.
That is purely because I'm a car nerd.
But that's phenomenal.
Different sat navs tell me different things, and that interests me, which is embarrassing. But there you go.
It's cool, mate. You're winning the quiz. You shouldn't be embarrassed by winning.
Okay, so we're on to round two. Now, this one is questions about each other. So I'm going to ask you a question, you need to answer about each other. So you go, first question. There have been 1,410 players that have played for England, but which number was Flats?
Oh, my God. I don't know that, mate. It's me.
I'm going to say 1,134.
Close.
I reckon that's close.
That's very close.
I reckon that's close.
1,219. So you weren't that far out. You're within 100.
There you go.
That's pretty good. But no points.
Okay.
Flats, there have been 1,410 players that have played for England, but which number was you go?
Oh, God. Number now.
I know this.
All right. How many have there been, sorry?
1,410 players.
All right. I'll go 1,315.
Wow. 1,307. Wow.
That was close. Well done. 1,307. So still...
Give us a point.
No points. Still, not close enough. Nearest the pin.
It's effectively impossible to get a point there. What's my favourite colour? How many hairs are there coming out of my left forearm?
Don't give them away. We've got them coming up in a second. Right, nearest the pin wins. You go. How many followers does Flats have on Instagram?
I don't know that.
I've got my phone just
So
there.
you've got
Right,
four
I really want to
options.
look.
I'll give you four options here then. 41.6, 56.6, 66.6 or 76.6. So 41, 56, 66, 76.
On what? Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
I'm going to say 41.
Correct. Well done.
Back in the game.
So that's 2-all currently.
Look. Let's have a look now. Let's have a look now.
Yeah.
It's cheating.
41.7 actually.
Oh well, obviously this quiz has made you more popular. That's what it is. Everyone's talking about it.
Up yours, yeah. Yeah, go on then.
So, how many followers does Hugo have on Instagram then, Flats?
I won't cheat. Go on then. What options?
44.5, 54.5, 64.5, 74.5.
I'm gonna go for 74.5.
Nah, mate.
54.5. Incorrect. Okay.
At least you know I think highly of you. You know?
Cheers, mate. Appreciate that, bud.
You go. How old is Flats? Options: 39, 40, 41, 42.
So the options are 39.
40, 41, 42.
Hang on. You played with John Dawson, didn't you? Well, hang on. Dawson is...
Same class at school. Nicest man in the world, but how old is he?
He's lovely. Lovely bloke.
So lovely, yeah.
Doesn't actually live too far away from me. But that's not the quiz.
That's the next question. Is what's the quickest route?
What's John Dawson's postcode?
I'm going to... I'm torn between 39 and 40. A 40th, I reckon I'd have heard about. So I want to say... But then... I'm saying 39.
How old are you, Mr. Flatman?
40. Kept it on DL. I kept it on DL for the brand.
Okay, how old is Hugo then, Flats? You've got 36, 37, 38 or 35.
Oh, it was reasonably recent. I saw it on
social. See, I went public with it, didn't I?
I think he's 37.
Hugo?
Damn it. Yeah, I'm 37.
Well done, 37. Okay, we are on to round 3 then. I've got some pictures to send to you. I'm going to send you some pictures through Skype. They're going to come up in the chat box. So, Hugo, this is the first one that's coming over to you. Let me pop this in here.
Oh, open conversation. How about that? There we go.
This
is good.
There we go, desktop. And the first
How good's
one,
technology, guys?
There we go. First one is coming over to you right away. Okay, it's coming over now. And I'm going to put this on screen for everybody in the chat who can watch. So,
okay, hang on a second. Let me just... Can I make that bigger? Yeah, I know who that is.
How'd you... Oh.
So who is this?
Name the player.
Name the player.
Oh, I know who that is.
Matabasi.
Correct. Well done. Okay, it's your turn.
Actually,
go on.
I was like, oh, I know who that is. I was like, no, I was going to say Anthony Peronisi.
Okay, next one. This is for you, Flats. Who is this player? I'm going to put this on screen to you.
Good quiz, by the way. Well done, Fabro.
Very good.
This is all Rob's doing. This is. I won't take too much credit on this one. Who is this player? It's a toughie, I reckon, this one.
I think that is tough. Is it? Oh, I forgot. Ed Holmes.
It's incorrect. Do you want to have a guess, Hugo?
I think... Is it... does he play outside centre?
I'm not going to give any clues. I'm just going to have a guess.
I want to say... My initial thought was... Is it Prothero?
Incorrect.
Prothero's behind.
Sam Bedlow you were looking for with that one. Sam Bedlow.
Oh.
He's class, mate. He's a big old unit. His restarts, by the way, are unbelievable.
Yeah, he's the new Mike Tyndall.
There we go. Number 3 on the quiz is... Who is this then, Hugo? You've got to work this one out. Who is this?
Oh, got that.
Oh, mate, he is. I mean, the fact you've covered his face, I think, is actually just is a disgrace because it's probably one of his best features. It's every man's man crush. It's Henry Slade.
Incorrect.
What?
No, Flats for the steal.
It ain't.
Oh no! It's I know who it is now.
I'm now torn between Devoto and Witten, both of which could be wrong. I'm going to go Ian Witten.
Incorrect.
No, it's Ollie Devoto.
Incorrect.
It's Ollie Devoto.
Is it Devo?
Oh, it's Jack Maunder.
Alex Cuthbert you were looking for. That was who you were looking for. And that one is Alex Cuthbert. You were so...
I gave him the big spiel and everything. I thought...
We are that terrifying combination of real ignorance and real confidence. We're like Donald Trump.
No, the giveaway. The thing which threw me is the way in which he's holding the ball. Going out the back door left-handed.
Okay, the next one
anyway.
is for Flats. Who is this?
Behave.
Oh, yeah, that's... Oh, my God, I've completely... His name's gone.
5 seconds.
Winger, Kiwi, plays for Scotland. Completely forgotten his name. I was literally watching a clip of him. I know it is, don't I?
You do, but I need a name.
Big specimen on the wing. Harry, Scottish,
5,
Kiwi.
4, 3.
No, don't do that. It
2.
doesn't help. No, that's not fair. You did not give the time limit on any other. Not the time limit. Oh my God, my Skulkberger behind him. My mind's gone completely blank.
Do you want to pass?
Mine
Do
hasn't.
you want to pass?
Not slight hope. He doesn't play anymore. Oh, his son does. It is. Oh my God, I've just forgotten his name. I was literally watching a clip of him this morning.
Wait, that's. Come on, pal.
Go on then.
Pass. Who is it?
If it's the winger you're thinking of, and I was going to say someone totally different, but the winger you're thinking of is Sean Maitland.
Maitland, you think it's...
Who are you going to go for?
But see, okay, I'm really torn.
Confidence has thrown you.
My first thought was Will Skelton, but
Oh yeah.
but
Yeah.
but
Look how big the boots are. That could be Skelton.
yeah, but then I'm seeing the hamstring tape.
He wears that though. All the time. Loves it.
I'm going Will Skelton. There we
That
are.
was very clever by Flats there. I feel like Flats has pushed you away from the wrong answer. It was Sean Maitland.
Okay.
It was Sean Maitland you were looking for. Great work, Flats.
Couldn't think of the name.
Okay.
Steered him away.
So we've got 2 more in this round. Okay, number 5 then on screen. Which Premiership club logo is this? I'm going to send this across to the chat. So this is for you, Hugo. Let me put this one into here. There we go. So which Premiership club logo is this?
Oh my God. I'm going to struggle on these. Oh, I do know it actually.
This was tough. I've got to admit, this was a tough. Even I was like,
That is tough. Well, I've definitely got it, which makes it easier.
Any guesses then, Hugo?
Oh, do you know it, Flats?
Yeah.
Oh, is this my question?
It's your question. Yeah.
It's my question. Oh gosh. I'm going to say Newcastle Falcons.
Incorrect. Flats for the steal.
I was also going to say that. And I was 100% confident on that. Oh my God, I've got absolutely no idea. Okay, let's go with Exeter Chiefs.
Incorrect. It was Wasps. Wasp was what you were looking for there. That's a tough one, I've got to admit.
Right.
It's the Wasp one. Yeah, it's the wing of the Wasp. There you go. Okay, final one in this one.
Pretty tough, man.
Which Premiership club is this one? This is for Flats. Let me put this in. Which Premiership club logo is this?
That looks like a Falcons beak, doesn't it?
So we're going with...
Yeah, Newcastle Falcons.
Incorrect. Who go for the steal? Who are you going for?
The blue and the white could be a bear, could be a shark.
Oh, I know what it is now.
I think... I'm going for sail sharks.
Incorrect. Flats, you want to go back?
Bristol Bears.
It is indeed Bristol Bears.
Yeah.
You don't get a point, Flats. You already answered. Okay.
Damn.
We're on to the final round. I'm just going to switch back to here. Okay. We're on to the final round now. So, on this one, it's just on the buzzer. And for this, what you have to do is you have to make a sound with your mouth. So that's the only way. So you need to think of a sound in your mouth, and you're going to make that sound into the mic. So I'm going to be able to decide who's going to answer the question, okay? And the quickest to get in gets a shot at the answer. And we'll keep going until we get the answer. Okay. First question. Who has the biggest stadium capacity in the Premiership?
You go.
Oh. You go for it.
Leicester Tigers.
Correct. Well done.
I was just making a sound. I just said, "Oh."
Yeah, let's not have a name. Let's have a sound. You go the next.
Okay.
One. Right. According to eSportif, who has the highest average attendance in the Premiership this season so far? Go for it.
Wasps.
Incorrect. For the steal?
Tigers.
Incorrect. It was Bristol Bears.
Oh, yes, I know.
Incorrect. It was
Bristol, really?
on the average attendance.
Oh, brilliant.
Okay.
Oh, good. I'm glad that's true.
Number 3 then. How many Premiership clubs from the 2019-20 season have animals in their name?
Oh.
Yeah, go for it, Flats.
5.
Incorrect. Who go for the steal?
That's what I did. Just made up a number.
What was your guess?
4.
Correct. Well done. It was Leicester Tigers, Sale Sharks, Bristol Bears, and Wasps. Number 4 in this round. Then, who is the highest point scorer in the Premiership history?
You go.
In the Premiership history.
Sorry.
Go for it.
Premiership history.
In Premiership history.
Oh, right. Okay.
Oh, Charlie Hodgson.
Correct. Bonus point if you can get how many points? Go for it.
2,155.
Do you want to have a guess? Flats, higher or lower? I'll give you a point if you get it right.
Lower.
Incorrect. It's higher.
1,000.
2,574. Okay. We've got 2 more questions in the quiz. Can you name the 6 sets of brothers in the Premiership? Go for it.
The Willises.
Correct.
The Duprees.
Correct.
The Currys.
Correct.
The Simmons.
Correct.
The Vunipolas.
Correct.
And there's one more.
If he doesn't get the last one and I get it, do I get the point?
Is it in this year's Premiership?
Yeah, in the Premiership this season, yeah.
I was going to say Matavesi's, but his brother's not in it yet. He will be. He's at Newcastle.
I get the point, yeah, if you can't get them all.
Curry.
Curry.
No, I said. Oh, I've done. I said Curry's. Maunders.
Yeah, they're in there, but there's more. So, Flats, can you name any others? So, you've got quite a few.
Mate.
Yeah, basically, Hughes, they've forgotten some. The Wallers, Alex and Ethan Waller.
Can you give any others?
Oh, there aren't just 6. There's lots of there.
More, yeah. I don't know. It says 6 sets of brothers, but actually, there's quite a few.
Did you ask me for 6? I gave you 6. And
I gave you 6. That's who goes.
You can have.
Who goes point?
There you go. Okay.
That's the hard point.
Right, we're on to the final question of this quiz then. Who won the Premiership in the 05-06 season? Who go? That was just...
Got it wrong. I got it wrong. I was going to say Cell Sharks, but it wasn't them. It was
Who are
Wasps.
you going with there? So you're going for Wasps, Flats? Who are you going with?
Sale Sharks.
It was Sale Sharks. Well done, Flats.
Why am I talking myself out of like?
So, there we go. So, I will let you know the winners just in a sec. Guys, if you're watching along, we're doing team talk today. We're encouraging you to reach out to your friends and old teammates and stuff that you might not have seen in a while. So just give them a call. We've teamed up with Loose Heads to kind of just encourage you to talk. Guys, how are you keeping sharp, like mentally sharp during all this? It's obviously quite tough for kind of everybody at the moment with the lockdown and stuff. But what have you been doing to keep yourself occupied in the lockdown, Ugo?
Trying to keep fit, actually. I think the first couple of weeks I really struggled. You're kind of missing work. You're resisting to change. But like what Flats was saying, actually, I've got a 12-week-old baby, and it's been so nice. I think I'll look back in time and just understand how privileged I was just to be at home and spend time. But for me, my way of escaping is to get on a bike, go out running, just trying to keep fit. But then also realising that it's all right to have some bad days. And I definitely have some bad days where you're just low on energy, low on motivation. You're just not quite with it. And it's nice to know that you've got people around you to be able to pick you up when you do.
Plus, how important is it to kind of reach out to people and stay connected during this time, and just to maybe speak to friends who might be feeling a bit lonely or just feeling a bit down, because everybody's feeling a bit strange, aren't they?
Yeah, it is strange. I mean, it's strange by definition, and we haven't had to do this before, and hopefully we never have to do it again. But I think it's not only quite important, I think it's vital that you stay connected. I think a good idea is to stay connected for yourself, and then it's nice to, so you don't sort of disappear into your own soul for too much of each day or each week. But I think it's a good idea to reach out to, you haven't got to go mad, you haven't got to be on your phone all day, but it's a good idea to just sit every day or two and think about one or two mates who might be lonely and just ask them how they're doing, and I've received a couple of those messages. I've received a couple, and I happen to be feeling really good in lockdown, but there are days when, like Oog said, just lethargic, can't be bothered, can't be asked, don't want to work out, don't want to do any work, can't find anything good on the telly, and it's just a bit meh. Well, actually, that's fine, because everyone's going through that. So I think, yeah, just sit and have a 30-second think about someone that might appreciate a nice message and send it. I think it's a good idea, because then you'll get some in return, and it all helps.
Thank you very much, guys. So we are to reveal the winner, I guess, now. The winner, the biggest Rugby NAUSE, is Ugo Monye with 8 points to 7. Well done.
Ooh,
it was
tight.
That is a low-scoring quiz. That is a low-scoring quiz.
It's 50 questions.
Yeah.
Listen, guys, thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us today. It was absolutely great fun having you along, and look forward to seeing you around the rugby ground soon.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us. Cheers, Matt. Take care. Cheers, guys.